Make sure you subscribe my channel and turn on the notifications by clicking this bell icon so you may not miss any videos that I post.
If everything goes wrong without syntax error, that would be nice. Okay, I think everything goes fine, nothing is wrong. First searching is finished, that's done. Okay, so let's get into here first. Comments, response, and okay, we got replies for that, as I think. Object and snippet part. Oh, that's okay. So in spite of Minecraft videos, I'm going to use the same thing that we did here. Since I know my video who just replied and everything, so I may know what is the reply and all those things. So I'm going to use the same thing right here, paste, and click the submit button once again. So just know that. So I get in the comments. Okay, let's get into this one, response, and let's see. That's not the way. Okay, let's see the last one right here. This is the comments. Okay, everything is the same one as we know. Please make part 2. On which video they have replied. Okay, let me refresh the page and start this again. So now let's submit. So it should be at the comments. Okay, come on, just been at the search itself. Is there anything wrong? Okay, there are no items belonging to this. Okay, this is nothing about the comment. Oh, we're just placing the comment ID. That's bullshit. That's completely off. Okay, should get the video ID right. So I think that should be. So video ID, we should get that. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, let me search for my video building and for the safeness I'm gonna paste my channel name too. So okay, it's working this time. So we just pasted the comment ID, so actually we should paste the video ID actually, so the search is going to be done. So comment ID, response, and okay, we're just getting lots of them, so I need to be back. Okay, here we go. So this is about the replies right there. So here we got everything so we're getting only one reply per thing. Whenever we pass a comment ID, we're gonna get what are the replies on that. So based on the comment, so it's got 10 replies approximately, as we just did it. We just had to get only 10 replies starting from 0 to 9. So what are the main things we need to get? So first thing, we need to get the ID. So response. Okay, let's start with the order. So we need to get image URL, author channel URL, author channel ID, text display, text original. Okay, we're just going with only text display. And the parent ID, it's not necessary because we know what's the parent ID is. It's nothing but the comment ID. And can rate, we are rating like count, we just going to have that too. And publish net, updated it. These are the things we're gonna get now. So we need to start creating variables. Okay, so okay, first we should be going directly into the snippet, not other parts. So I'm just clicking something wrong. That's taking back again. Okay, let's take this back. Okay, so first we are in the items now. So this is an array. the number may be anything, so we're just doing the length, so it doesn't matter whatever the length is. So first we need to get into the snippet part. So I'm gonna say this to get, first thing I'm gonna get the name of the user. So just for time being, just for temporary, I'm gonna set this as name. First we're gonna get into temp I, and then go into snippet part, and then we're gonna get that. So we're just not going to do the same URL, the name of the variable should be changed, so it should be an array as a no, so it should be as to an array with I. So and the name should be, so every time I name the variables, I'm going to check the older projects that have been done, because we are not going to mess those things. Okay, so here it says commented ID, so and everything is based on commented. So I'm going to place it as comment replied, comment replied, and that's what every variable name should be. So and finally we're going to have a semicolon right here. So this is what we're going to get here. So okay, we're gonna have this up to some extent, so later if you want we can have some copies. Okay, so comment reply, first we need to get the ID, so first ID1. So okay, so just make sure everything stands a camel case. Okay, sorry, and there we go. Now first we done with the comment reply ID, so it's just nothing, without entering the snippet we can just directly get into the ID. Okay, so for some basic thing, to get to know what's the ID, so it should be right here. So if you check its ID, and probably that's the ID of the reply, so we should be saving that. Okay, next thing we need to enter the snippet part, and oops, okay, don't worry, you can open anything since we are only working with variables, not the whole thing. Okay, so next thing we're going to enter in the snippet part, and then we're going to check the name. So this is my comment, I replied to someone. Okay, so first thing display other name, so I'm going to just copy this from here. So we got the ID, next thing we need to get this other display name, and it should be same as here, other display name, and then we're going to get his profile image. Oops, so if you just click on this, it's taking back again everything. Okay, I should click OK, that's right. I'm gonna get this URL, image URL, and paste it right here, should be right here, and capitalize the A. So I know I am not best at naming variables, so you should be naming your variables as short as possible. I am doing this because it would be understandable to everyone who just get into my projects, who are going to use my projects. They're gonna use that, so I'm making the variables as big as as understandable, so with a complete sentences like that. Okay, so next thing we just need the channel URL, because you can get that by using the value right here. So I'm gonna get the channel ID first, so it should be right here over, and another thing should be over here, and other display should be here, and it has a dot value. So as if you see, so and inside the other channel ID there is another thing which is called value, so there is the channel ID. So next thing we need to get the display name, the text to be displayed. So okay, now we got the text display. So next thing, it doesn't need a parent ID, it's nothing but the comment ID. Okay, so and we're going to get the like count too, so I think we need 3 more, so just gonna extend this. So this up to this is the one part, so we just everything about the user, this is about the ID, this is about the user, and this is about something about the comment. Okay, mostly about the comment. So first thing we're going to get the like count. Let me check, is it in the comment? Everything is in snippet, don't worry. Okay, there's no worry about that. So capitalizing these two and publish that, copy, and finally updated. I mean, if you comment and update, edit it later, so that will be also to be recorded. So we'll be doing that too. So when he's going to update it or just published it. So we got the variables that are required for us, but the actual part is to declare them right now. So we haven't declared them, but we are using, since these are the arrays, we should declare them before we're going to use them. So I'm going to declare them right here. So I'm going to create a variable called var, and everything should be right there. So okay, nothing more there, should be the comma right there. So we should be doing this all the time. Okay, let me. Okay, here is an equal to, and we're gonna place a comma right here, so it should be right from here again. So another equal to right there. So it should be right equal to there, equal to one more here, and a comma right here, and there is no need of comma right here again. Close that too, and we're gonna erase this all from here. Okay, I think it's almost set. Okay, now we have everything declared. So when we call this thing, every time the comment ID going to be inside that, and the manipulation is going to be done. So we have everything set, so we can use these variables anywhere. So when we call this function, it's going to be done. So the next thing is to do to display those comments, right? So we need to display those replies who are just replied. We just need to reply, make them to be displayed. So here we used comments on a video display, so I'm going to use the same function. So inside the button click, we just did some manipulation. So I'm going to copy this two from here, and we're going to use that. So I mean, these are going to be useful right now, so I'm going to show you how we are going to use that. So first we need to get this document element, so I'll be showing you why. So this should be done in here. So what I'm going to do is just disabling, I think, max results to be displayed. Okay, I'm placing the inner HTML, and when I'm doing the second time, when I click first time, the older should be removed, right? So that's what I'm going to do that. So next thing, we have another thing which is going to have the video title, so we need to do that too, because we're not going to do anything. So after doing the video IDs, so before getting into the loop, before the if else statement, I'm going to do that, because we doesn't know if the video IDs are going to be existed or not. So just refresh that and go to the inspector right here, so we can see the HTML code that's going to be. So I'm going to click the submit button and check if it's going to do the things. So just click the submit button, right? So is there any errors? Yep, there is an error, N18. So there is an error right here, so it's saying that video title doesn't exist. That's great. Isn't that great? We haven't displayed the video title. Okay, let me see that. So what we just did here is comments on a video code. We're saying that display video count. Okay, we should be doing this first. Okay, so we should display the video what we are dealing with, so then we can get into that. Okay, now I think we can just see that. So now we have everything up ready. As I think we're going to display the video, and under that we're going to do so display videos count is not defined 18.6 again. Videos count is not defined. What the heck? Videos count is not defined. What just happened? Oh, I think I have to inherit another thing. So here is where, so you can see video count, so that we need that to be inherited on our page, so that we can use the order functions too. So I'm gonna copy this from here, and so we just only use the function, so just copy that. So we need to exchange this branch and all these things. Okay, so from here we just going to have script function. We're gonna have that here, and let's save that. So now let's refresh the page and check. So no errors up to now, so it's time to click the submit button. Boom, we got undefined. Oh, that's crazy, it's going too crazy. So we just need to get out from here. We need to be done only once that, so whenever the video ID changes we need to change that. Okay, not every time when the comments get updated. Click the submit button, and so views undefined, legs undefined, everything gets undefined. Let me see what are the variables. USD for dummies, and everything gets undefined. It means that something wrong. Where are these things? Okay, we got. So video views undefined, and we need to check the code. So video views, and we just got that, so it shouldn't be undefined, right? Why is it undefined? Okay, we're not just searching the videos as I'm thinking, so we need to do that too. So we should be doing that, or else have we done that? Yep, we did count code too, so we just need to do so after getting the video ID I'm going to do that too right here, so we can just get into that. Now let's refresh. So this is what debugging means. So we should be going through order projects and just checking all at once, so where the error is and how we done them. So guys, that's it. So we now displaying the videos of that what we just done, and the remaining gets undefined, so don't worry. And one more thing, I'm not going to run through loop, so let's make this as a comment. I'm going to need only once. So if you want to just run the loop throughout the process, I mean through other video IDs through, then you have to remove this loop. So I want the loop only to be for one video, not all the videos. So I'm gonna place the video ID. So let's refresh the page. See, my device here.